It's about time I answer your questions. It's about time that I answer those questions of yours. I think the last time that I did a Q&A, I think the last time I did a Q&A was like when I had 20,000 subscribers. So I think we're a little bit overdue for one of those. I think that we might be a little bit overdue. I think a little bit overdue. So let's get right into it. Okay, I have your questions pulled up right here. You know, the questions you asked me 2 months ago, and I'm having to refilm this, so it's been a journey. It's been a journey. Okay. Can you tell I can only do this with one hand? Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Anyway, it says the first question says, how long have you been doing ASMR? And before you did it, how long did you want to do it? I have been doing ASMR for a little bit over a year now. Just a little bit over a year now. And before I did it, I'd been wanting to do it since 2013. Yeah, late 2013. I discovered ASMR late 2012, early 2013, and then a year after I discovered it, I was like, I really want to make some content. And I tried. I had never really made any content before, and I tried, and I cringed, and I couldn't do it. But I think that it all happened as it should. The chips fell right where they needed to fall. I don't know the saying. What's the idiom? I don't know. Anyway, so there's your answer. Whatever, however long 2013 was ago. Oh God, time is passing by. Yikes. Okay. Favorite type of music. I really enjoy like a psychedelic trance music. I really enjoy EDM just in general, especially if it's got like a world type of vibe, or like I really like tribal trap. I really like whatever genre you could put Closey in. Top tier. I like chill things, like I really like chill step down tempo, that kind of stuff. I love Alina Baraz, for example, but I also really like pop punk. I really like Paramore specifically. That was loud. Specifically, I think Hayley Williams is a lyrical genius. She says so much with so little words. Incredible. I don't know, like a dream pop, like Beach House, or like chill vibes like Tame Impala or Glass Animals. More rock-ish stuff, I guess, indie rock, like Arctic Monkeys or the Black Keys, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I'll probably think of so many later. Well, my main bitch is Lady Gaga. That's just like a given, and she's done so many different types of music, so many different genres. I especially like it when she sings jazz. You like jazz? Speaking of what I like to call our generation's version of smooth jazz, hip-hop lo-fi beats to study to. I love lo-fi. I've actually made some lo-fi songs in the past on GarageBand. I'd say they were pretty alright. But yeah, I really like that. I like tropical house music. I don't know, just whatever's a good vibe. Ooh, I really like Fleetwood Mac type vibes, you know, like we're just flowing around the fire, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so many different things. All right, let's see what the next question is. Do you like K-pop? Have you ever listened to it? And if you like it, then what is your favorite group and song? I do like K-pop. I have like been affiliated with K-pop via other people, like one of my best friends, the one that got me this microphone. He's been into K-pop forever. I think back in like 2013, 2014, 2013 and 2014. And Ronnie actually used to have a K-pop reaction channel. If you've heard of the channel Kichi Bays, that was Ronnie. But yeah, I have recently started to actually like really get into K-pop. I love BLACKPINK. I love KDA. I like some of Mamamoo's songs. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, what is that one that sings that I hate you? That one. Oh, but like, what is my favorite group and song? That's a tie between BLACKPINK and KDA. It used to be like BLACKPINK, no doubt about it, no questions asked. But like lately, KDA is really good to me. So I'd say favorite KDA song I think is probably Villain or More, and favorite BLACKPINK song is Boombaya. Nothing tops Boombaya. I have been searching the depths of the oceans and the tops of the mountains to find a bop that goes as hard as Boombaya, and I have not for the life of me been able to find one. So hit me up with suggestions. I like a bad bitch vibe. I love a bad bitch vibe. Okay, and that goes for anything. Like the type of music that I like, bad bitch vibes. That's what I like. Anything that's gonna make me feel like a bad bitch. Like, am I on my way to commit crimes? Am I on my way to the Met Gala wearing like, I don't know, I can't think of a designer that isn't problematic right now. You know what I mean. Anyway, moving on. What is your dream vacation with your partner? My dream vacation is to Tokyo, Japan, and the surrounding cities. I would love to go to Japan. I want to eat Japan. That is part of the reason I want to go so bad, is I want to eat all of the food ever in Japan. I just want to eat it all. Are you really this chaotic and random IRL? Yes and no. I definitely do have moments where I am that chaotic. There's a lot of like random dancing, random voices and noises and just like kind of energy. And you know, like lots of ADHD energy that I'm very glad is being normalized. And you know, like that's how I let it out, and making ASMR tends to be the way that I let out that energy. But I'm also like chill, like I'm kind of a really chill person. Sometimes I can be a very quiet person. So it really depends. Like I think there's a time and place for everything. So I like to, you know, read the room, and also I have social anxiety. So if I'm out in the world, I'm probably not chaotic. I'm gonna put a little bit more lip gloss. Lip gloss. You know what? Come to think of it, she could use a little color too. Let's add a little bit of color. Normalize fixing your makeup in the middle of a video. Normalize just like doing what you need to do when you need to do it. That doesn't count for like bathroom breaks. Like go and do it. Don't like do it in the middle of the street or something. Why do I always like go to, why does my brain go there? Why did my brain go there? Anyway, here's this. Speaking of like, well, we weren't speaking of KDA just now, we were speaking about pissing on the street, but speaking of when I was speaking about KDA, look at my nails, they're very KDA inspired. I'm a straight up villain, straight up villain. You know what I mean? Anyway, now we're gonna put this back on. So put a little bit too much of the other one. Weren't we Q&A-ing, Luna? Yeah, we were, but you know, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Yeah. Yeah. It's my fucking channel, so we're applying lip gloss right now, so. I know. Oh god, I forgot this was like this new like lip plumping shit that I got. It hurts really bad, and I just doused my lips in it, so it's gonna be a good time. 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 It's gonna be a spicy time. Spicy, 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 spicy. Okay. Let's see what's next. When did you and Ronnie get married? And how was the wedding? Hee, funny story actually. So Ronnie and I got married about almost a year ago. Depending on when this comes out, it might even be a year ago. But there was no wedding. We eloped. The mood was basically, I'm tired of not being your wife. I consider you that already. So let's just make it official. Also, the panini had just really like kicked into gear, and you know, we were like, mortality is a thing, and we're broke and can't really do a wedding right now, so let's get married anyway, because that's what I really want. Like, that's what I want, so let's do it. So we did. We just went to the courthouse and got married, and it was lovely. It was still very, very, very lovely. And then we took a trip somewhere as a little honeymoon. It's a little honeymoon. It's a little honeymoon. And yeah, it was honestly really great. And we do plan to have a wedding and like a full actual proposal and all of that stuff later, when we have the means for it and when the world is not in absolute chaos. If people could just learn to behave, holy shit, go get vaccinated, please, for the love of God, go get vaccinated. I'm trying to go to Japan. I'm trying to have a wedding. For the love of God, do me a solid and go get vaccinated. Anyway, how old are you and where are you from? I am 27. I am 27 years old. I am 27 years old. I'm 27 years old. And I am from Cali, Colombia. Cali, Colombia, which is a country in South America, for those of you who don't know. And it's spelled C-O-L-O-M-B-I-A. Colombia, tierra querida. But yeah, so I'm originally from Cali, Colombia, and then we went and we flew to the United States, and now I live on the East Coast of the United States of America. Do you have any favorite songs or artists at the moment? Right now, I'm currently obsessed with a mashup of some KDA and BLACKPINK songs. Oh, BLACKPINK. That this YouTube channel called Miggy Smalls made. I put a link in my community tab, so go look at that. One of my all-time favorite songs is Ways by Jhené Aiko. I love Monsieur Perrinet. I don't know how to say that properly. What other artists or songs? I really like the song Words by an a cappella group called The Real Group. It's just fun. Me and Ronnie like to sing it together, and we like pick parts, and it's so much fun. It's jazzy and it's great. What else? I like Whoever She Is by The Main. I like, oh my god, what is the other one? What's the other one that I like? I really like Harmony by Closey. I really like Rhiannon and Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. What else? Oh, there's a song called Why I Love the Moon by Phony People. Love it. It's beautiful. But yeah, maybe I'll make you guys a playlist of all my favorite songs. Oh, wouldn't that be so cute? Oh, so sentimental. Okay, next. What's your favorite thing about Ronnie? I really like the way that she thinks. I think she's very wise. I also think she's really funny. I think she's so funny. Funny. So I think she's wise. I think she's funny. I think she's very open-minded. And those are extremely important qualities to me. So I think those are my favorite things. And I think she's just very good at loving me in action, not just in words, you know? Some people are very much all talk. Not this bitch. So yeah, that's what I like about her. What is your favorite trigger to do? I really like follow my instructions. I love it, and it's great because you guys love it too. Some people might have a little bit to say about that, and they like to say that, oh, you do this too much or you do that too much, and it's like, honey bear, that's what people are asking for, and that's what I like, so I'm gonna do it. I also like personal attention, personal attention, and just sort of like wavy hands, you know, just like whoosh, 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 just like giving you my attention. I just like to give you my attention. I like to give you my attention. So those are my favorite triggers to do. What else do I like to do? I honestly really like just like skippity sounds on the microphone. But yeah, I think those would be my favorite. When did you and Ronnie meet for the first time? Maybe I'll do a separate Q&A with these questions because there's a lot of these. We met on the internet, and then a week later, after we were talking online for about a week, we met up at, this is so telling of the person I am. We met up at a vegan coffee and tea shop in my town, and it's where I would go for my little drum circles. And yeah, we met up there, and I was like, whoa, dang, she's beautiful. And then we sat and talked for hours. It was a wonderful time. But yeah, we met up at a local vegan tea shop, if that's not the most thing you've ever heard. ¿Cuándo harás otro video en español? When are you going to make another video in Spanish? Yo no sé, todavía no sé, pero de pronto, bien pronto. Es difícil hacer videos en español porque no sé el español muy bien. Even though es mi primer lenguaje, no lo sé muy bien porque me mudé aquí cuando tenía como 5 años, entonces es muy difícil, y mi familia, aunque hablan español, las personas con que yo vivo no hablan español, y mi mamá ya casi no habla español, muchas veces habla en inglés. ¿Sí ves que I'm struggling? But yeah, so maybe I'll do a video soon. Maybe I'll do a Spanish video soon. De pronto puedo hacer, maybe I can do a Spanish trigger words video. So maybe I'll make a little post for you guys to leave your favorite Spanish trigger words, and then I can do that. Were you a Clark and Lexa shipper or nah? Who's your favorite The 100 character? I am, in fact, a Clark and Lexa shipper. I think that they did them so dirty and it wasn't fair. And my favorite The 100 character is Octavia. I did not finish the show, so don't, like, hold me to this, because maybe she turns shitty like Bellamy fucking did. But sorry if I just spoiled that for you. I didn't mean to. I love Octavia. I think she is the one character in anything ever that did exactly what I was hoping she'd do. So, like, you know when you're watching something and you're like yelling at the screen being like, just fucking kill him, or don't go in that room, or whatever it is, and like they never listen to you, or they always do it but like wrong? Not Octavia. Octavia does the right thing. She makes the right calls. At least I think so, at least from what I've seen. So don't hold me to it, okay? But yeah, She's amazing. Also, she's so fucking beautiful. Is Kirby the best boy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that. Of course he's the best boy. Of course he's the best boy. Ugh. Did you ever laugh at something you did in a video? Literally all the time. I think sometimes we can go one of two ways about this. We can say that I hit a flow state when I'm filming videos, especially role plays or just personal attention videos, or we can say that I entirely dissociate. I think it's a mix of both. So sometimes in a video I won't laugh, but when I'm watching it over, I'm like, I did what now? I am in shock sometimes about the things that I've done in videos that I do not remember doing. So it's pretty funny. I really enjoy that. Are you planning to upload Apex content, maybe even ASMR in Apex? I would love to. I have to figure out the logistics of all this. I also have to figure out how the hell I'm going to keep my mouth shut while doing Apex when it comes to me screaming at the top of my lungs. Like whenever Ronnie and I play and we have like our headsets in and we're just like, you know, telling each other where to go and blah blah blah, and I start getting shot, I'm just like and she's like, please remember that you are directly in my ear right now. But I love it. I would love to do Apex and ASMR. I don't know if I'd be able to control myself, but I would absolutely love to. What has your life journey been like, and are you content with your life? My life journey has been a bumpy road. It's been hard out here for a bit. Trauma Rama, am I right? I don't know. There's a reason that all I do is, like, there's a reason I make chaotic ASMR. There's a reason that I'm not too afraid to be weird, because it's like absolutely fucking nothing compared to being outcast and bullied for like all the years of my life, and being outcast and bullied being quite a minor problem in comparison to other things. So yeah, if that doesn't tell you something, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's been rough, but it's gotten better, definitely a lot better. And this channel has really helped. It's helped my anxiety quite a lot, and it has helped. It has honestly actually helped me get therapy consistently, and now I'm in an intensive therapy program to work out all the hecking shit that happened to me. So that's really good. So thank you for that. You are literally helping with my mental health. I say to those of you who support me, and not those who literally leave me hate comments, because that is the opposite of helping me with my mental health, you fucks. But you know, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but you will always have problems, and you will always face suffering in some way or another. What I like to do is try to minimize the suffering, learn what's worth suffering for, and have better problems. So I now have better problems than I did growing up, so that's very, very nice. What is your favorite color? It's this. It's iridescent. Iridescent is my favorite color. It's this. Yeah. And if you have something to say about how that's not really a color, baby, you are gonna be fighting your damn self, because it's not up for debate in my head. This is my favorite color. This is my favorite color. We don't have to limit ourselves. We don't have to do that. I think whenever someone says things like, that's not a color, or you shouldn't do this, or isn't this supposed to be that way, like people who tell me that ASMR is supposed to be slow, or you're supposed to whisper, I'm just like, if you're putting supposed to's on me, how many supposed to's are you putting on yourself? Are you okay? Probably not. And we already live in such an oppressive ass time. Let's not do that to ourselves and to each other. Let's not do that. But anyway, yeah, I know that scientifically some things are not considered colors. Like, I know that, but who gives a shit, you know? I'm not trying to deny science either. That's not what... How did we get here? Anyway, I don't think this is gonna sound good, but we're gonna try. Oof. That sounded alien to me. That was weird. Okay. Why did you start doing ASMR? Because I was an anxious baby, and I wanted something to get it out, 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 get it out. So I wanted to do it for the sake of having an outlet. And also, I really enjoy making content, but I felt like a lot of the content that I was making prior to ASMR felt like inauthentic. Not on purpose. I was just realizing that it wasn't me. Besides the fantasy content that I was making, the fantasy content I was making was definitely authentic. But I wanted something more low-key, but I also wanted to be able to be hype. But do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like ASMR really did that. It's low-key, it helps you chill out, but I get to let out the hypeness, and that's nice. How are you so aesthetic? I think aesthetic is a subjective word. There are quite a lot of variations to aesthetic, but I can tell you what helps me know what I want to wear and how I want things to look. And that is that I try to think of what my inner child may want that they didn't have access to, that I now have access to, and then I try to meet my adult self there, as well as what I would consider a higher self. So I try to get those three bitches together and see what they might want. So my inner child wants stuffed animals, my current self wants little fairy lights, and my higher self wants to feel like a dream pop goddess. And so that's what we're doing, and it's cool when it translates to others. But I think if you're looking to become aesthetic, channel whatever is within yourself and see how it is that you want to express that. Whether or not it translates to others is honestly like last priority. It's about you, boo. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. You. Do you wear false lashes? If so, what kind? This is the first time I've worn false lashes since like summer when I first tried it out, and I had so much trouble doing it. And I also got some that were natural because I thought, oh, that's good. It's just going to be a like nice natural look. They were so natural you didn't see them. So it was really kind of a waste of my time to put them on. And so I got these that are a little bit more swoosh swoosh. Oh my God, I wonder if I can like, oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, so, oof, I hope you didn't hear that crack. So I got these, and this is my first time wearing them, and the kind that I've been wearing are Ardell, and it was actually BBASMR who helped me out with that. I was like, girl, I need your help. I have no idea where to start, and she helped me figure out which lashes I might want, what brands, where to get them, what adhesive is really good. So yeah, thank you, BB. Thank you, BB. Thank you. What shows do you recommend binge watching? I've been binge watching Arcane. Well, I was, but I finished it because it's so good. It's so good. Also, Love, Death, and Robots is really cool because it's like almost a bunch of different shows in one. And Black Mirror is really good. Do you get the theme here? Like, clearly there's a theme here. It's like a dark dystopian technology vibes, I guess. But so Arcane, Love, Death, Robots, and Black Mirror. Those are some good ones to binge. Also, if you're into D&D, or even if you're not, because this is what really got me into it, is Critical Role. There's also other streamers who stream D&D games. I haven't tried Dimension 20, but I really want to try that as well. But there's even also like smaller channels if you want to support smaller channels. Watching people stream D&D, especially people who really get into the role play and people who have really good DMs. Awesome to watch that. In fact, if you're interested, I, alongside a few other ASMRtists, are going to be streaming a D&D game on January 15th. Starting on January 15th. January 15th. It's gonna be me. Ronnie also is gonna be in it. I'm gonna tell you who's in it. And I want to make sure I read their channels right, so like I pulled it up. It's gonna be me, ASMR Sammy, who is the one that put everything together, ASMRKitten, Riley Rose, and ASMR Shanny. So we're all getting together. To play D&D, starting at January 15th. It's going to be streamed on Twitch by the DM called Roll Positive Gaming. So be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with our little story. We already had session 0, so if you want to go and watch that, that is available. But yeah, this is an incredible DM, and I'm very, very excited to be part of this. What is your favorite part about doing ASMR? I like the fact that it can incorporate so many different types of art into one thing. I really enjoy different types of arts, different mediums, and ASMR gets to do that. Like, you can do acting, you can do makeup, you can do just chill vibes, you can just talk, you can do painting, drawing, poetry, whatever. There's storytelling involved. There are so many different types of art that are involved in ASMR, and I really like that. I really like that there are so many avenues, and I think that there's also a very nice abundance mindset within the community, because like I'm never tired of finding new channels, and there's niches within the niche. Like, you know, there's fast and aggressive ASMR, there's like slow and gentle, there's like educational ASMR, there's mental health ASMR. Like, there's just so many different kinds of like there's just so many different types of things that you can do, and I really love that. I love an abundance mindset, which actually leads me to the next question, which is something that I think comes from a scarcity mindset, which I believe to be the opposite of an abundance mindset. And it's a question that I got, and a question that I've been getting for quite some time, which is, how do you feel about people copying you? That there's been a lot of people copying you. I, for starters, don't think that anyone's really copying me. I think obviously if they were trying to like copy my likeness and copy me word for word and whatever, like I think that would be a little weird, but I think it would just kind of tell me, okay, this person hasn't really found their style, and they're, you know, this is a little bit odd. But I think for the most part, these people that people are claiming are copying me are simply just doing the triggers that I do, and I don't own these triggers. I don't own the light cube trigger. I don't own follow my instructions. In fact, I got follow my instructions from someone else. I got follow my instructions from ASMR Eliza, who is now, I like to consider her a friend. I think that she would say the same. This is now one of my friends in the community. Oh, I gotta stretch my leg. But yeah, I got that from someone else. And what else? I don't know. Oh, the writing notes on your face. People will comment on these people's videos, like coming at them being like, this is LunaBloom's content and you're copying them, or you're never gonna be like Luna. And it's like, maybe they don't want to be like Luna. Maybe they want to be themselves, and they're simply taking a thing and gaining inspiration from it and doing it themselves. And I know that if I see a trigger that I like and only one ASMRtist is doing it, I'm going to be a little sad that there aren't other artists doing it. I think that the way that art it develops is through people taking a thing and doing their own take on it. And I think that's beautiful, and I don't think that's copying. I think that there are ways in which people can copy other people. I don't mean to say that that doesn't exist, but I think that it's not that, you know? I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that. And the way that I feel about this is I am excited. I'm very happy. And a lot of the times when people comment tagging me in these people's videos being like, so-and-so's copying you, half the time that's how I find a new channel I like, because they're doing the triggers I like to do, because I do the triggers I want to see. So that's how I feel about it. Do you have any pets? Do you have any pets? Any pets? Any pets? Any pets? Any pets? I do. Part of this does involve something a little bit sad. So I'm actually going to turn the lights down. So this is your trigger warning, basically. If you don't want to see the sad part, just fast forward until you see the light come back on. And once the light is back on, you know it's safe, okay? Here we go. So I know some of you guys have seen my videos where I have my cats in them. Dorian and Tyrion, Dorian and Tyrion, Dorian and Tyrion. I had Tyrion in one video and Dorian, I had Dorian in one video alongside Tyrion, and then I had Tyrion in a separate video. And I won't spend too much time on this because it's still far too painful to talk about, but Tyrion has passed away, and it's been hard to bring that up. I don't really talk about my pets because I'm still grieving that loss, but I thought that this would be as good a time as any to bring it up, because I want to get to talk about my babies. I want to get to talk about Tyrion fondly and remember him fondly and get to bring him up, because I still get questions being like, oh, bring Tyrion back, and it's like, I'd love to, but yeah, so that happened, and we've since gotten another companion for Dorian. Her name is Liara, and we got her as a sort of a kitten, and she's wonderful, and Dorian's wonderful. Dorian's our chonky boy, but I may bring Dorian and Liara back onto the channel. Well, Dorian back onto the channel and Liara for an introduction. But yeah, so that involved a little bit of a sad thing, so I wanted to make sure that those who might be triggered by it, in case they're going through some sort of grief or loss, don't have to hear about more of it. I know that I'm still sensitive to that stuff, so yeah. I also ask that if you are going to share your stories of things like that happened to you in the comments, if you could also do me the courtesy of a trigger warning, so I know whether or not I can read it. Okay, please. Thank you. So anyway, I am very excited to introduce Liara to you and to bring Dorian back onto the channel and to get to talk to you more about my time with Tyrion and just my pets in general. I love sharing stories with them. I absolutely adore them. But yeah, I'll talk about that more in future videos because I'd like it to move on now. What did you do before being a full-time ASMRtist? I was a life coach. Well, actually, I've done a lot of things. I've been a shop girl. I've been a daycare teacher. I've been a dog groomer. And I was a life coach. And now I'm an ASMRtist. But right before this, I was a life coach because I really enjoy psychology and helping others. So I went to, well, not an academy, but like a certification sort of dealio so that I could be a life coach. I no longer do that, but Ronnie still does. So if you are interested in a life coach, which is different than a therapist, I should say, you may want to hit her up. I'll put her social links in the description. But yeah, Ronnie's still a life coach, and she has a lot of the same beliefs and worldviews that I do. So if you like the way that I think and think you could benefit from somebody who went to school to be a therapist, she actually used to be a therapist and then didn't like the way that the authority of it functioned. So she became a life coach and started her own practice. So if you'd like a little bit of life coaching, I'll leave her socials in the description. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh. What religion do you follow, if any? Just curious, hope it's not too personal. I do not follow a religion, but I do really enjoy and vibe with the way that math relates to spirituality. The way that math and things like quantum and theoretical physics can relate to spirituality. I really enjoy that, and also the way that science can relate to spirituality. Would you ever consider making a gaming channel or uploading ASMR gaming videos? Absolutely, I would love that. I just need to figure out the logistics of that technically, and also within my life and my schedule, but I would love to do that in the future. What was your first experience with ASMR, or how did you discover it? I discovered it one time in summer school when a teacher was leaning over me and teaching me how to spell something, and it was during a test, so she was like, this is like C-A-D, and I was like, whoa. That wasn't the first time, but it is the first time I can remember. How many wigs do you have, and is it easy to keep track and keep good maintenance of them? I don't know how many wigs I have. I think maybe 20 at this point. It is easy because I just have them all in a drawer right here. And maintenance is pretty easy because I don't wear them outside. I literally only wear them indoors for cosplaying or filming. So they stay pretty clean. And I brush them every time I wear them. Who is your biggest inspiration? I think my inner child would be my biggest inspiration. My inner child. I do a lot of things for that girl. What are some other hobbies you'd like to do besides ASMR? I like to dance. I like flow arts, like hula hooping. I also have this thing called a pixel whip. It's super cool. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime. I like playing video games. I like making music and singing. And I like making art. I think that's it. Which video of yours are you most proud of? Oh my god, this is from ASMR Eliza. Oh, I love you so much. The video that I think I'm most proud of actually came out today, and it's my elf roleplay. It's like a Christmas elf roleplay where I play an elf named Lucille, and she talks like this, and she's just the whole time talking like this, and I love doing this accent. And she smokes a candy cane, and she is just wonderful. Okay, she's wonderful. But I think that is one of the ones I'm most proud of, and my mad scientist roleplay. Did Ronnie know what ASMR was before you met, and what does she think of it now? She did not know anything about ASMR. I introduced her to it, and it was like this whole big deal. It was like my biggest secret, and then I was like, I gotta tell you, I gotta show you this thing. I gotta show you this thing that I do. And or I guess this thing that I watch. And I showed her, and she doesn't get ASMR, but she thought it was cool. And now I think what she thinks of it is she's just sad that she doesn't get tingles. But she thinks it's really cool, and I'll show her little snippets of other people's videos when I think they're super cool, and I think she likes that there's an artistic side to it, and conceptually it's very cool. My question is, do you watch your own ASMR videos to relax or sleep? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I do. Like if there's nothing else and I don't feel weirded out by watching myself on camera, I'll do it sometimes. I'll do it. Sometimes I think it's to do with the familiarity. I think it's nice to have some sort of familiarity. I'm like, okay, it's just me and me right now, you know, nobody else. It's really nice. I don't know. I'm kind of a loner, so it works out. Let's see. Do you write an outline for a video and or reference it while you film? No. I think there was my video that was like 50 triggers in 30 minutes. I wrote out the triggers so I would actually like have like a flow to it. But for the most part, I don't write an outline. I don't write a script. I'm just like, here's the concept. Let's go. Because first of all, I love improvising. And second of all, it's great practice for it. And third, I love to just see what happens. And I think that sort of mentality allows for a lot more chaos. A lot more chaos. So that's how it is. But there are a few videos that I have in mind that I think would require an outline or a script in order to function the way that I would like them to. So it's not that I'm like against an outline or a script, but no, I have yet to have a script, and I've barely had an outline. And that is everything. That is everything. That is everything. That is everything. 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 That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And I love you. 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 Okay. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. I love you so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thanks for asking me your questions, and I hope these helped you get to know me better. Okay.